Hello friends, and once again I greet you with the joy of the Lord and in His name. Today I want to talk about marriage, and I'll read from the Message Bible, although there's a milder tone to the words that Eugene Peterson wrote. Ephesians 5:21 says, out of respect for Christ, be courteously reverent to one another. Wives, understand and support your husbands. Now I know the King James says, wives, submit to your husband. Eugene Peterson says, understand and support your husband in ways that show your support for Christ. The husband provides leadership to his wife the way Christ does to his church. Not by domineering, but by cherishing. So just as the church submits to Christ as he exercises such leadership, wives should likewise submit to their husband. Husbands, go all out in your love for your wives, exactly as Christ did for the church. A love marked by giving, not getting. Christ's love makes the church whole. His words evoke her beauty. Everything he does and says is designed to bring the best out of her, dressing her in dazzling white silk, radiant with holiness. And that is how husbands ought to love their wives. They're really doing themselves a favor since they're already one in marriage. Now, the original language is a little bit stronger in terms, and people believe that the way it is said, wives should submit to their husband. It has nothing to do with subjugation. It has nothing to do with inferiority or superiority one with another. No, it has everything to do with divine function and divine order and how Christ expresses love for the church. So, when a husband offers to his wife everything that will be for her best interest, she will not have a problem yielding to that kind of love, because it's a sacrificial love, an unconditional love that God places in the husband's heart. It's not for the person to be controlling or domineering or manipulative and all of that stuff. That's not the kind of love that Jesus Christ is talking about, because he doesn't manipulate the church. He died for the church, and he's going to present this church faultless one day. He's going to present this church without spots or wrinkles. So here's it now, husband. The essence of this is for the husband to bring out the very best out of their wives. How do you do that? We've got to learn how to compliment her, nurture, be there for her, be affectionate. In fact, husband, I want you to hear this. You will be amazed that on a list of 13, it is said that the wife have sex at number 13, and she has gardening at number 2. So sometimes husbands think that sex is love. No, that's not how it works. Sometimes it's just affection, conversation, spending time together, caring, and all of that. This is why when the scripture talks about this, this scripture has been often misused and abused. But the essence and the truth of this scripture is that the love that a husband should show or demonstrate to his wife is an unconditional and sacrificial love to bring out the very best inside out that she has in her, not the worst. And so sometimes when there's hostility in the home and tension and you know, lack of peace and all of that kind of stuff, maybe you need to do an inventory on how you love your wife. And I have got to do a lot of work myself. So when I point one finger, always remember there are 3 pointing back at me. So I'm a work in progress as well. But one thing I know about truth, the truth will set us free. Jesus said that. So when we expose our own fault, our own errors, we will make amends, and we will do the best we can to love our wives as Christ loved the church. And so I pray you'll have a blessed marriage through this word, this teaching. Your marriage will change. And hopefully somebody will be convicted to do better. Like I'm seeking also for myself to do much better so that I personally can love my wife as Christ loved the church. God bless you. Thank you again for listening. And I'm thankful for your comment, your response, for posting and all of that. Be blessed in Jesus' name.